The Kraken have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Grabbed along the boards by Larson. Sends the pass over. Johansson's going to play it against the half wall. And a stick breaks that up. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Officials waving off icing. Tremendous hustle on the play.
Now you never let the play die. Some guys have it in them. Others just watch the puck and accept the icing. He keeps it alive and they'll continue the shift.
Moves it to Thompson. Can't connect on the pass. Gains the zone from the right. Thompson's got it against the boards. Back at the point, they set it up. Errant pass and they can't connect. Poked away by Larson. Driving right to the front. Couldn't complete the pass. Stones him in front. Larson's lugging the puck. Dished on over to Eberle. And he sends it across to Johansson. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Oh, and that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Giordano. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. And that one's broken up. McCann's got it along the boards. And the puck skips away after that move.
You can sure tell when a player starts to press. Holds onto the puck just a little bit too long. Tries a play that really isn't there.
Just wide of the net. Slides the puck to Alexiak. Seattle's got it against the boards. Hits it on man rush. 2-on-1. And that's knocked away by Pysyk. Feeds the puck across to Olofsson. Up along the wing. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Back to the blue line. Makes the save. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Puck grab by Olofsson. Oh, couldn't finish the job. What an excellent opportunity, Ray.
They worked their way into good shape. He's just not able to beat the goalie. Oh, look at that. Here we go. We got a penalty coming up right here.
Quick pass to Gord. Puck picked up by Appleton. Penalty coming up here as the play is stopped. Pysyk's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Reaching for the puck, trying to be in position. You're just a little bit away, and then you get nabbed for tripping.
Yeah, it's always tough to use the I got stuck excuse, right?
Never works.
And he passes it up ahead to Oposo. He's got a step. Oh, and that's broken up. What a great effort.
Man, that's never say die right there. He's
in all alone. That pass doesn't go. And I'm not quite sure what the hope was on that.
James, you said it. He was in all alone. Now he's going to skate out all alone because he doesn't get anything out of that breakaway attempt.
To the low slot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Seattle's got a hold of the puck. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Hag. Goaltender's out to play the puck. There's the horn bringing period number 1 to an end. Still no score in this one. All right, I think my partner in crime, Ray Ferraro, is rested and refreshed. Along with the teams, we're ready to get things underway. Seattle's power play doesn't have a lot of time left to work with as play resumes here in this period. Oh, off the crossbar. What a chance on the play.
For a moment, James, I thought that puck hit the crossbar and went in, but the game remained scoreless as it bounced away.
They were on their heels, forcing an icing, and they're not going to get much of a break on this either.
No, you get tired, you make a bad pass, or you just panic and clear it down the ice. Now you got to try and win a draw and get it safely out of the zone so you can change.
Seattle's got it, and they're on the attack.
They've got a tired group against them. That win sets up an offensive play.
Quick shot. Comes up with the stop. Scores! Right on the doorstep. He pounces on the rebound and puts it home. The Sabres have built themselves a one-goal lead here in the second. Let's see if they can build on it now.
They'd like to take control of the game if they can. They now have the one-goal margin, but they want to stretch it out.
Cutting to the slot. Hangs onto the puck. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And that's broken up. Along the wing up the neutral zone. They've got numbers here. Stopped by the goaltender. Grubauer's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Seattle's won the faceoff deep in their own end. The Sabres gain possession. Seattle's got the puck now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Picked up along the wall by Thompson. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. Cuts to the front, and not much on that one. Takes a shot. Off the post and into the back of the net.
Just a quarter of an inch keeps that puck out. If it hits the post more directly, it stays out. If you're a shooter, that's a great sound.
Buffalo's now up by 2 in the second.
They worked hard to push this lead from 1 to 2. I like the way that they've been playing.
Puck scooped up by Pysyk. Krebs plays it against the boards. The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Slides it across to Schwartz. Cuts into the paint. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Save made by the goalie.
He's saving them again. There's a couple back-to-back saves.
Oh, they do it again.
Great stuff by the goaltender again. Back-to-back saves.
Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a chance. Goalie with a stop. Slides the puck across to Appleton. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Appleton's got it on the offensive end. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. And he denied that opportunity. The Sabres have it now. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. On the attack along the boards. The Kraken have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Here's a chance. Denied!
I don't know what more could be done there. That's a good shot, but the goalie makes a great stop.
Scooped up along the wall by Oposo. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Sheehan's got the puck along the wing. Takes it into the slot. Just wide of the net.
Oh, he worked hard to
Scores! Seattle's got a chance to change the complexion of this game now with that one.
Yeah, get one now. They're within one. Don't take a step back. Push forward. Look for the equalizer.
Alexiev's taking it from his own end. Manages to hang on. We got a penalty coming up on the play.
Now you react, you go to get the puck, and you stick your stick into the guy's feet. Down you go.
2 minutes off to the box. And now it's grabbed by Dunn. Here he is in front. Denies him in close. Oh, another consecutive stop.
Anderson's probably the one reason that this game is the way it is. His save percentage has been outstanding.
Still too close to call in this one as the second period comes to an end. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Seattle's power play gets back to work here as we are underway in the period. They win the draw and makes the routine save. Gains the zone through the middle. Moves it quickly over to Yokiharu. Handles the puck. And now he angles it across to Schwartz. The Sabres get a hold of the puck undermanned. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. What a save on the play. Dishes it to Eakin. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And that slides right out to center ice. And the one-goal deficit stays intact as the power play fails to execute.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, isn't it? A chance to tie. They don't cash in, and now we're back to 5-on-5.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. The Sabres lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Picked up along the boards by Oposo. Here he is, shot right in front. Answered the call on that play. Looks to set up along the point. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Sabres have it in the offensive end. Taken by Oposo. Here's a short pass to Eberle. Looks to make a play over to McCann. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Quick feed to Asplund. The Kraken have it in their own zone. Sends a pass over. And that's knocked away. Stays with it. That's turned away with the pad by Anderson. Goes right to the crease. Oh, and another big stop.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
Taken along the wall by Pissick. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Great reach with the poke check by Tuck. Moves it to Schwartz. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. And that's poked away by McCann. Quick pass to Schwartz. And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape.
You'd think with the amount of chances we've seen throughout this hockey game, there'd be goals all over the place. Certainly not been the case, James. The goaltending has been excellent, and the shooters just haven't been able to finish their chances.
And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of him.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. Buffalo's up 2-1, and the crowd has been enjoying this one. Seattle's on the attack. Buffalo's got the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Seattle's got the puck in their own end. Sends it quickly to Schwartz. From one point man to another. Grabs control of it at the point. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Seattle's got it along the wall. Moved into the middle. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. Moves it quickly over to Gore. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Here's a short pass to Johansson. Knocked away by Hayden. Slides the puck over. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Denied by the goaltender. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Here in the later stages of this period, the Sabres are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Snaps it onto the net, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Grabbed along the boards by Hayden. Here he is, wristed on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Goalie plays it up. Carries it in. Great heads-up play with the stick by Hayden. In desperate need of a goal here, they've got the extra attacker out. Trying to clear. Big defensive play on that clear.
Yeah, puck's got to get out, especially late. He does a nice job here.
Scores into the empty net.
Well, he shouldn't miss that. I mean, there's nobody standing there. Put it in the cage, man.
No pressure, right? The Sabres add the insurance marker, which pretty much seals the deal on this one tonight, Ray.
Well, their opponents pull the goalie. They're trying to pressure to get the tying goal, but it backfires, and the empty netter puts it away.
And he puts that one aside with ease. And there's the final horn.